The Sisters Brothers is a new indie western film directed by Jacques Audiard, and it has its moments. I mean, I liked bits of it, but as a whole, it didn't really leave me satisfied.
Gentlemen, I have found him. I will try to hold him until your arrival.
Make haste. What does this worm have that's so interesting?
What's the great challenge that all prospectors face? How do I get the gold just beneath my feet? I told you I'm a chemist.
This worm has a formula. You pour it in the river, it lights up all the gold.
Have you ever tested it?
So the film stars John C. Reilly and Joaquin Phoenix as the Sisters Brothers. And that Sisters is their last name, and they are brothers, and they're like gunslingers, assassins, mercenary. They work for this kind of evil baron sort of thing, and they are going after this character played by Riz Ahmed. And there's also Jake Gyllenhaal is another character, a scout, that is supposed to find Riz and hold him where he is while they wait for the Sisters Brothers to come up and torture and kill him for a formula which reveals gold in rivers or lakes, and so that you can, it like makes it shine so you can pick it up. And as the chemist, that all the stuff with that is like, wouldn't work like that. But at the same time, I didn't mind too much. Like, I almost wish it would have leaned on more like it was alchemy instead of chemistry. Because nothing would make gold glow like that. And I know they keep saying like this stuff is caustic, so it wouldn't be acid. But I kept thinking maybe something like aqua regia or something like that, more, other than real chemistry. But like, and then, for real chemistry, a lot of it, like, to find gold, like, you would melt it in acid and then precipitate it out. That's one way to purify gold, and to find it, like, in other things if you have other mixtures of stuff. And the other way, of course, you can melt it. But I mean, like, that's, and the other one, you use it from the specific gravity of it. So that's like when you panhandle, like when you swirl it around, because the gold is a different weight from the other materials. It stays in a certain spot. And I mean, the way that they did it like that, it glows when it happens. Like, not really spoiler, but when it happens, they're like picking up, and it looks like they're like big chunks of gold. And it's like, that wouldn't work like that. But it's fine. It didn't really matter to the story. That was just, the MacGuffin, the thing that they're all after. And I liked a lot of stuff they did. It's funny that when I watched the trailer, they seem to sell it a lot more on like the comedy, and there is some dark comedy in it, but there's not that much. Like, there's some moments, and the moments are some funny moments, so they're really dark, a lot of really dark moments. And this is more like a dark drama with moments of action. And the action, is good. It's normal Western fare, bang, 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 bang. But it seems like a lot of times, like, the Sisters Brothers have, like, magical bullet-preventing clothes or something like that. They always go like bam, 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 and they're never shot. They have plot armor, but that's classic Western fare. And I like the chemistry between them, because they're brothers and love each other, but there's a lot of strife between them. Like, Joaquin is kind of like the crazier brother and the murderer, kinda, and he's also an alcoholic. And like, John C. Reilly is kind of there supporting him, and he's trying to help him, but they fight among each other. And Riz Ahmed and Jake Gyllenhaal is like the other kind of team up. And like Riz Ahmed wants to make like this utopian commune that doesn't, money doesn't matter to them. There's no such thing as greed. But to achieve that, he has to do the most greed thing possible. Is like, they kill people in a hunt for gold, and to get gold to create the commune. So I feel like the movie is trying to say a lot of different things in the story. And some of it is done well, and I think there's a lot you could dissect. But others, I'm not sure if it quite hits a mark with a lot of things it's trying to say. There are a lot of great moments in the film, but at the same time, at other points, it kind of drags a little bit, and it's a little bit slow. Like, it's a 2-hour long movie, and it, like, feels 2 hours or more than that at times. But, I mean, I still had a good time with it. Like, it's nothing that I would highly recommend, but I think that if you're a fan of Westerns, like, you have to watch it. You don't get too much nowadays. And this is a worthy Western to watch. You know, there's nothing that much to complain about. There's also nothing that much to go crazy over and love. Like, so it's kind of weird. It's kind of like in that middling ground where it's good but not great. But I mean, I give it like a 7.75 out of 10 probably. Like, I mean, I would lightly recommend it, but I mean, I don't know. I'm surprised. Like, I didn't even know when I was looking at what my theater got that week, and I was like, oh, the Sisters Brothers. And I looked it up, watched the trailer, like, oh, not bad. And like, I didn't even know it was coming out. There's like no no advertising push for this movie, even though they added like 1,000 screens. And it's kind of funny. We got this when we didn't get some other smaller films that are going to more screens. And I know one that hopefully I'll get, I probably won't with my local theaters, with the new Suspiria, which I know is going to more screens this week, but I probably won't get it. But I mean, it's kind of funny that this movie has kind of popped up, and like, oh, we'll go watch it. And I had a good time, but I didn't love anything about it. But thanks for watching. You can check out the video playlist on my head, or subscribe to me on that Z over there. Thanks.